How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the Foodie TV. It's Davian, and today I'm back here in Bangkok, Thailand at Gasorn Amarin Village to try Copper Beyond Buffet. This buffet is about $50 US and is premium ingredients, premium luxury. Let's go check it out. Alright guys, there's a lot of options here, but we're gonna first start with the sashimi and sushi. So we just gotta line up and order. Sorry, cup. Can I have salmon, kamachi, and Hokkaido? We got round one. It's crazy packed and crazy busy right now. And the cool thing about this place is they do everything in small portions. So you can try a little bit of everything. It's not self-serve like a typical buffet. They'll just give you a plate when you go up. And then there's also some items that you can order and they'll come to your table. But we got many things as we can right now just to try. Let's start off with the sushi, something light, and everything looks so fresh. All right, I got some hamachi right here. Oh yeah, that's good hamachi. Buttery, soft, fresh. And now let's try the salmon we got right here. Dip it in a little soy sauce. Just take a little bit of wasabi right here. Cheers. Wow, that's rich, creamy, soft, fresh. So good. Let's try this scallop now. Oh yeah. Giant scallop, sweet, fresh, and it just melts in your mouth. It is so good. They had a grill station here where they grill seafood and they grill meats. And look at these giant prawns. They're huge. But let's check it out. It comes with a seafood dipping sauce. Oh yeah. You guys know the first rule? Whoa, get all that head butter. Oh my gosh. That's so sweet and succulent. It's so good. Ooh. Now let's take these shells off. And as you guys can see here, it seems like they grilled it to perfection. It feels very juicy still. Dip it in a little bit of that seafood sauce. Oh yeah. The shrimp is nice and tender. It's sweet, it's succulent, it's juicy, perfectly cooked. Oh, that's amazing. Let's move on to this truffle soup. It's like a creamy truffle soup. You guys can see, it looks like there's bits of truffles in there. It comes with a side of croissant. Let's try it out. Nice truffle flavor in there, nice and creamy. Not too thick, not too watery. It's just right. I think if you dip the croissant in there, it's going to be perfect. But I'm at a buffet. I'm going to save my cards for the end for dessert. Now, we're going to move on to the grilled meats. Let's try this out. They didn't have a lot of selection. Today, they had like a Australian shoulder blade. They had sous vide beef tongue, and they had pork ribs. I'm going to go with the beef tongue first. And just putting your fork into it, it looks super tender already. I'm super excited. Cheers, guys. Oh wow, that's incredible. It just melts in your mouth. I've never had sous vide beef tongue before, but this is amazing. I'm gonna go back for some more. All right, let's move on to this Australian shoulder blade. Get some beef in here. All right, they cut this very thinly. or they sliced it very thinly. A little bit of salt and pepper. Solid piece of beef. I like the beef tongue better though. Good flavor on this. There's salt and pepper, spices, and you can taste the smokiness on the beef. All right, for the next one, we're going to get this pork rib. Looks nice and juicy. It's fatty. Has some nice barbecue sauce onto it. Let's try it out. Cheers. Oh, very nice barbecue flavor. It has a barbecue flavor that's very close to in the States. So I haven't had a pork rib that was matching the States, and this does the trick. Only thing I don't like about this particular pork rib is it's a little too fatty for me right here. But you cut off the fat, it's just right. Let's take another bite. All right, let's finish all this up and go for round two. Guys, this is a quick round two. We got here some Australian wagyu sashimi. I think there's a little bit of rice down here. You can see that, a little tiny dot of rice. Super funny. But it looks like they just torched it real quick. You have a nice, some fish roll on there. Let's roll it up. It looks like there's already sauce on here, so I'm not gonna even dip in my soy sauce. Cheers, you guys. Oh, super buttery, super tender. It melts in your mouth the moment you bite into it. And that little bit of rice, you can't even taste it. It got lost in the entire roll, but all the flavors goes together really well. I'll probably order that again. Next up, we got some unagi. Very nice presentation, nice piece of unagi, good rice to fish ratio. Cheers. Super yummy. Standard unagi. Nothing too special about it, but it's solid. This is sweet shrimp. It's torched a little bit, topped with some tobiko and some black caviar, I think, or black tobiko. Cheers, guys. Dip it in a little soy sauce. Oh yeah, that's really good too. It's sweet, succulent. It's cooked, but not all the way through, so you get some of the rawness to that. Nice texture. Everything is yum. And next up, we got this smoked duck breast. Looks like it's cooked perfectly. Try it out. This is a little fancy. Dip in the sauce. Cheers. Oh, that duck breast, that smoked duck breast is really nice. Nice flavor, nice smokiness to it. And the sauce that you dip in adds a little sweetness to it. Nice balance. This is round three. Round three came out. Some of the sushi that I ordered a while back finally came out, so we're gonna go ahead and try that out. I got some smoked sea bass here. Haven't tried that yet, but let's give it a go. Oh, that's super nice, super fresh. You taste some of the smokiness to that, but man, that's so good. And this right here is one of my favorite things. Sweet shrimp, raw. Gotta take the head off. Oh yeah. Okay, let's try it out. Cheers, you guys. Oh, so sweet, so succulent, so good, so fresh. All right, this is some salmon nigiri. That's so good. I think this is actually the salmon belly. I'm not too sure because earlier I had another salmon nigiri as well. But this is a little different. Now moving on to, this is, I believe this is hamachi with some salmon roll on top. Cheers. Fresh, a little saltiness from the salmon roll. And then the ponzu sauce adds a nice citrus, adds a nice freshness to that. Super yummy. So far at this buffet, the sushi and sashimi items are A+. Highly recommend going for them. I'm probably going to stock up on those later on, not gonna lie. Now we got some shrimp tempura. This is a little different how they fried it, but let's give it a try. As you guys can see, they fried it a little different, not the typical shrimp tempura that I'm used to. Everything just crumbled and break apart the moment I bit into it. But there's a nice crunch to it, so it's really good, solid shrimp tempura. I like it. And this one right here is just a panko breaded shrimp. Let's try it out. Dip it in some sauce. Oh. There's some tartar sauce in there, so it's like a shrimp or deep fried shrimp bomb. And the tartar sauce just explodes in your mouth. Very creamy. And the shrimp is super good. A little too heavy for me, so I will stick to the shrimp tempura. And now, let's do this chicken, fried chicken. Some nice spices in there. Dark meat chicken, still juicy, still good. If this was like fresh out of the fryer, it would be super good. After a couple more rounds, I'm finally going to finish it off with dessert. You guys know the #1 rule, you can never skip dessert. And the good part about here is all the desserts are mini size. You can see this. They're not even a single serving. They're like a half a single serving. So enjoy all the desserts you can. I'm gonna start with this cheesecake right here. You see, this is like a bite-sized cheesecake. Finish off in 2 bites. I used to own a bakery, so I have high standards for pastries. Let's go, cheers. Cheesecake is baked, it's very creamy, it's very smooth. The sweetness level is very subtle, it's not overly sweet at all. And once you dip it in, I believe this is like raspberry. Adds a nice brightness to cut through the richness of the cheesecake. Not a bad cheesecake. I would eat that again. Okay, this is a coffee caramel flan. I love coffee, I love caramel. 2 flavors combined. Let's try it out. Cheers. Wow. It's very creamy, super custardy, as you would expect from a flan. But the coffee flavor is very strong. To me, it's overpowering, way too strong. But let's try it with everything to see how that goes. This is like a passion fruit kind of puree, I think. It does cut through the coffee. Interesting combination. I'll have to put my Well, I have to wrap my head around that a little more. Okay. Save the best for last. This one is going to be an apple pie, basically like an apple turnover. Let's go. Cheers. Nice and warm. This would go very well if we get a scoop of vanilla ice cream, put it on top, a la mode. Warm, flaky apple pie. Vanilla ice cream, it'll be perfect. All right, moving on to this chocolate lava cake. We're going to dig right into it. And let's see the inside. Oh yeah, look at that, you guys. Wow, melted chocolate. Let's try it out. Cheers. Oh, super rich, super decadent. If you love chocolate, this is your thing. But I would highly recommend getting a scoop of vanilla ice cream, put it on top as well, to cut through that decadent, rich chocolate. A little too rich for my liking, but if you guys are a chocolate lover, this is the go-to. All right, and they brought out the last dessert that I ordered. This is some kind of like honey toast or pastry with a salted egg, cream on top, and some almonds. Let's try it out. Sounds like an interesting combination. Cheers, guys. It's pretty nice. The bread or the toast is not too sweet. It's very subtle with the sweetness. You add some of the creaminess and saltiness of the salted egg, and it adds a nice balance. If you like salted egg, this is really good. All right, guys, now is the verdict. Do I think this buffet is worth the $50 US? And I would have to say no. I've been to many other buffets, and this one, although it's good, to me, it's not worth the $50. But there are other options that you can add on to your base package, which comes with like a tomahawk you can share with your friends. It comes with lobsters. It comes with other stuff that you can choose from. So maybe if you guys get that, that's worth a try. But to me, this is an okay, solid buffet. Would I come back here again? With friends, but by myself, probably not. But other than that, it was a good experience. I'm glad I came to try it. And if you guys are in town and looking for a buffet, definitely come try it. It's worth a try. Other than that, if you guys made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next episode of the Foodie TV. Peace.